VCR Party Life. VCR Party Life. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only hope. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Life. VCR Party Life. Melinda's.
Well,
Hello,
Melinda's.
Melinda's.
Hey, everybody.
It's VCR Party. It's Tuesday night. I'm Joe. That's Nick. That's Steve. That's George. We're trying to watch every single video in our collection on this show. That's what we're trying to do. And we have a fun show today. How you guys doing? You guys doing anything cool?
Feeling good. We're getting closer to Steve's due date. Well, not Steve, but Steve's wife is having a baby very soon.
Were you gonna say with child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I
That's what it
realized.
sounded like you were gonna say.
Then I realized, is that the right term? I don't know if
I
that's
think
correct.
it is.
Yeah.
I think she's
Okay.
with child.
Steve, will you ask Liz if she's with child right now?
I will. She's not here right now, but
Oh,
as
she
soon as
isn't?
she comes in the door, I'll
You
stop
can't
you guys
text
all
her?
down and then
Okay.
immediately ask.
She's
I mean, I
with
could, but I want
child.
to hear. I just want
So
to hear
I just-
directly from her.
I want to point that out because the stakes are high for the episodes over this next month. It could happen during an episode. It could. I mean, so don't touch that dial, otherwise you
have
might miss.
I have my phone standing by just in case. You're just
Oh,
gonna see.
so are you gonna join her then when she's at the hospital? Or are you?
Yes, Joe.
This isn't 1952. He's going to go in, and as we remember from when Chris Gethard was on, sometimes you get the call and you just have to go.
That's right. That's right. I hope that happens. That was exciting when it happened, except it kind of
it
ruined the show. Other than it ruining the show, it was great.
But what if it's like one of the sitcom things where she has to give birth right on the show, like like it's happening right now,
Yeah.
and Joe has to like do
Talk me
Lamont
through it.
Yeah.
Our ratings will go through the roof.
Everybody
our
loves a
ticket.
pregnancy episode. Yep.
Yeah.
The childbirth episode. Joe, did you find anything new around the office this
yeah,
week?
we got some. Nick, we have to do an unpacking show pretty soon. We have boxes stacked up. I would say 70% are from Bob Hedges, but I took a peek in some of them because I was just too excited. Look at we got poultry at home. There we go. Excited about that one.
That looks good.
I think this is probably at a library somewhere. We got Advanced Cajun Dancing. I like the cover a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, somebody sent this. Who sent this? This was Charlie and Teresa. They said, here's some reading material for us. It's the Melinda Zone.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Picture, if you will.
So that's a book. That's not a tape, right?
No, it's not a
Okay.
tape. It's a book.
Yeah.
But, you ever have like one of your friends just like put you in the Melinda Zone?
Yeah.
Ever have somebody do that to you? Yeah, it's
Mm.
yeah. That's all. Like, oh wait,
Cool.
what else? Oh yeah, that's
I got
it.
a couple of things. This is one that we had a Melinda write in. We did one of these cameo style videos. We call them Rent a Joe and Nick's, and we did one of. They're a big Charlie Brown fan, and I don't know if a lot of people have seen. It's the girl in the red truck, Charlie Brown. But look, isn't this the cover? I didn't think we held up the cover during the cameo video, but isn't that
No.
weird? It's like
Yeah,
a sexy blonde girl, then with Snoopy's cousin from Arizona here.
It's the weirdest
Spike.
video. I can't believe that Charles Schultz would have signed off on that. Maybe we should watch that for an EP and have Caitlin McGurk watch that.
That
one
would be
with us.
fun. Maybe I'll play a clip from it next week too. And then this was another one that I found at the office the other day. It's Hot Country Buns, Abs and Arms.
Oh.
So yep, you can see.
Where do you stand on the word buns?
I'm not a fan. No.
I don't think you would.
Yeah, no, not a fan of buns or hot country buns either. Neither of those. That particular turn of phrase I don't like either.
I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one, Nick.
Well, more country buns coming later in the show. A little teaser.
I think I have a video that mentions the word buns.
All right.
Yeah.
Bun-centric episode. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
But why don't we get into? Oh wait, there's another one for Memorial Day that I just pulled off the shelf. Have you seen this one?
I
Memorial
have not
Day.
watched it.
Can you pin me on there? Memorial
Yeah,
Day
yeah, it's up
Wet
there.
TNA 2004. But do you see it says TNA news
News
documentary? I mean, this is going to be good. I feel like this could be tape of the year, couldn't it?
It could. You better.
It's spine of the year.
Yeah.
Well, Memorial Day is this Monday, so I think it's time to digitize that one and see what's on it for next week.
I love it. A news documentary by TNA.
Me too.
Yeah.
Huge fan of news documentaries. By the
what
way,
are-
our news documentary Chop and Steal is now out on video on demand. So check
Oh,
out
yeah.
our news
And,
documentary.
TNA
Awesome
did that one.
tie-in.
Yeah.
Yep. TNA doc did that. Yes.
Yep. Let's get into a Found Footage Festival classic.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
As mentioned, it's Memorial Day coming up, and this is a tradition. We have to play Memorial Day 2000. This is a home movie that the good folks at Found Magazine found in Kalamazoo, Michigan. They found it at a garage sale, and it's this. I think originally it was like a 90-minute video. They trimmed it down to 30 minutes, and it's just debauchery. It's Lord of the Flies like debauchery. They're celebrating Memorial Day at this campground, and they're just destroying everything. And it's so quotable and so disgusting, and you'll want to take a shower after you finish watching it. So here it is, the hits from Memorial Day 2000.
It'll do late.
You gotta wait that.
Hey, Leah! What up, girl? Nothing. Nice ass camper. Thank you. Hi, Christy. How are you? How are you? Good. Woo! Oh, Kurt! Kurt!
So just to interrupt here quickly, this is to remember our fallen in battle in war, right?
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly.
This is what D-Day looked like. It's a
This is-
reenactment.
Honoring fallen veterans. Okay, got it.
Burn the couch! Woo!
It was only a matter of time.
That's gonna be a heavy duty, like a sober
There you go.
Nick, I always ask, like, if you were there, what you would be doing the whole time, because I don't think you'd be very comfortable there.
No, I'd have the nice ass camper. I'd be in there and I would sort of be hiding out so people couldn't see me, and I'd have it on so the air conditioning was on.
Well, okay, but let's just say hypothetically, everybody in there's smoking, so it really smells like smoke. But and then they gave
threw
you
a wrinkle in here.
Well, then they gave you this tent that's on screen now.
They head over and I'm just dejectedly over there drinking a Coke Zero. It's kind of like, no.
Steve, you'd probably have some fun, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd go for it, right?
But yeah, without a doubt, this would be my, especially back in 2000, this would have been my jam.
Yeah. And
There
George?
wasn't a like Uber or Lyft back then either, so I'd
No.
just be stuck on this
You would be.
campground.
You would be.
I
Yeah.
would be the sort of person who would suggest the things like, we should probably burn that tent and then slowly walk away so I would not get in trouble.
Oh boy. Okay. Someday let's take a company trip up
The
to
Valdez
Valdez
Lakes.
All right, here comes the classic line coming up here.
Did I do good, you guys? Oh, fuck yeah. You were the fucking whip shit of all fucking shitter bongers. Thanks, Leah.
I we'd see a bucket hat.
Yeah, so there it is. That's just the highlights from Memorial Day 2000. I thought about playing some deep cuts, but I was like, the deep cuts just aren't as good as the best ofs,
Yeah, you got to play the hits sometimes. I mean, it's an
Yeah.
annual tradition. You don't have to reinvent the wheel here when it comes to Memorial Day 2000.
Exactly. Hey, Steve, who you selling out to?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Joe. This week we're selling out to the new All Hallows Eve album, pronounced Coven, with the long O and the Mark Borchardt tradition.
Ooh,
It's
good.
available on Bandcamp and all streaming services. It's gothic heavy metal that's equal parts Ozzy, Paradise Lost, and the song that Donnie Most sings in the 1982 Chips Halloween special. Probably something here for fans of Video Underground too. Joe, I know you like heavy metal. I thought this was perfect for you. And Nick, I don't know if you've gotten Metal Mom a Mother's Day gift yet. You might be a little bit behind, but if not, I think it's pretty. There it is, right there. Maybe that could be a nice T-shirt for her.
I think that's great. If they've got T-shirts, she needs it.
Yes,
So wait, it is Coven though, like not Coven, because
that's
Coven
exactly
sounds
pronounced
like
with the
oven.
long O.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Pronounced
Yes.
with the
All
long O,
right.
and the Mark Borchardt
Respect.
tradition is the way. I think Melinda J. Geronimi is the front man, and He also, if you go to the Linktree address above my head, he has a Substack, and for people who don't like music, there's a bunch of other things there. I was listening to it before the show today. I'm telling you, got a little extra bounce in my step, as you can tell.
Sweet, I can tell. It almost
Yes.
looks like you're with child.
It almost does. Support the Melindas that support us.
Definitely, that looks awesome.
Truly.
I'm gonna listen to that one.
All right. Thank you. Great sponsor this week. What else we got going on? Oh, let's get into this week in flying windows, shall we? Good opportunity to mention that we are on Patreon. You can support us and you get a bonus show if you can't get enough VHS goodness. Lately, we've been having on viewers like you to watch shows with us or watch complete tapes or extended cuts of clips we've shown on the show. And we had an all-time classic last week. We watched with Zach, we watched Deception of a Generation from a series called The Eagle's Nest, and a guy named Gary Greenwald talking about the evils mostly of Saturday morning cartoons with a guest named Phil Phillips. And I don't think I'd ever realized just how remarkable the flying windows were at the intro to this show.
Yeah,
Let's watch them.
Eagle's food.
Yeah, there's some they're thick ass windows.
Extremely chunky. What did they say? Eagle's food? I can never understand. Does it say Eagle's food from the Eagle's Nest? Take a listen.
Eagle's food. Eagle's food.
Eagle's school?
From the Eagle's Nest.
I don't know.
Eagle's rule?
Gary Greenwald.
Eagle's rule.
Oh yeah, it's all these thick ass windows. It's always Greenwald.
Yeah.
Talking. He
You're
talks
like,
a lot.
imagine if these were like you had the 3D glasses on, it'd be coming right at you in your lap.
They're chonky
This
as
unique
hell.
program combines the dynamic ministry of God's
So
Word,
much
the
Greenwald.
discussion of
More
contemporary
Greenwald.
issues,
Yep.
and
With the
Getting
rotating
dizzy.
Eagle
demonstration
statue.
of God's
Getting dizzy
power.
from the Greenwald.
Now, here's Gary Greenwald.
The windows get you pumped to actually see Gary Greenwald.
If there were like Jesus, they just keep going.
Yeah.
If there was a demolition derby with flying windows, I would want these flying windows in the
Exactly.
demolition derby. Yeah,
Yep.
I would call dibs on that.
I just included a little of the.
Hello, I'm Gary Greenwald, and over the past several years, the Eagle
I think you could like spread out that chair and have a nice picnic on it.
I think you could. And also, I commented during the EP mode, it looks like he's about to go to Studio 54 after this.
This guy who thinks He-Man is evil. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like
Eagle's
the
Nest
evil version of the Greatest American Hero.
Oh,
It would be his arch nemesis
right, because
when
dark
he split in
hair.
two. Yeah.
More
I thought you were
evil
going to
than-
say Gene Shalit. Take the glasses off, and that's
Huh.
Trim
Maybe
the,
a little. There's a
trim the
little
hair and the
shell out
mustache
there.
a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
evil
Nest
version.
Ministries has exposed certain things like rock and roll music, Dungeons and Dragons, marijuana, and even the New Age movement. And now we feel there's another attack upon our society. If I say something like wicked witches and demon clouds and spell books and even the zone of eternal evil, what comes to mind?
So
What do
you've unleashed a few demon clouds.
If you know what I mean, buddy.
think of? It can actually transform your voice from your regular voice to that of an occultic hero. Is that correct? So let's get a Skeletor type of voice.
The Skeletor type of voice.
Let me turn this on here. I think I'm getting it too loud. Skeletor, the master of the universe.
He's having fun with it.
He's making it seem awesome.
Has anybody sampled that before? That seems like a great sample.
I wish MF Doom was still alive.
Melinda Mixers sample that one. That sounds
That would be a good
Good one.
sample. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary Greenwald, The Eagle's Nest, some flying windows. Had to play those this week.
okay. So all right. So Nick mentioned Chop and Steal and Life on the Farm. It's now out on VOD. TNA documentary News. Was that what it was? News documentary, TNA news documentary that we were in.
Yep.
So we have a couple updates. Nick, you said you have in here that there's some Amazon reviews.
Yeah, I guess these took like a week to finally get up. There's some approval process, but people are pretty clever with the reviews. So I saw this film, really enjoyed it. I definitely give it 5 Mickeys because that's all I'm allowed to give.
Yeah, the average reader is gonna be like, oh, cool, that sounds good. Yeah.
Believe me, this one's for you. We all learn we can do our best, and if we've been prepared, we could do better.
Nailed it.
Yep. There's let's see. There's so many good ones. I mean, some are actually sincere, but I'm enjoying the ones that are like
sincere or funny. Just write a
either one
review.
works.
Let's get that algorithm cooking.
If you rent it and don't like it, I'll send you a Polio Sport Velcro wallet on me.
Nice.
This one, Joby. We know Joby.
Oh yeah.
Chop and Steel, not about kleptomaniacal lumberjacks of ill repute.
Wait, I don't get the reference on that one.
Chop and Steel.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Kleptomaniacal lumberjacks of ill repute. This film is extremely relatable to anyone that has a copy of Whiskers, the Cat with the Magical Attitude. A self-abed conspiracy shirters devoted their lives to questionable endeavors. If I could give it 5 Mickeys, I would. Spoiler, there is dog genital. James said that.
Spoiler, there is dog genital.
You guys are so torn between wanting to have hilarious reviews and wanting people to watch the movie.
Well, we want both.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Here's another one. One Kid's Opinion says 5 stars because that's all I'm allowed to give. So I like that. I mean, if you could give Mickeys here, I think that's what. And here's one that just says 5 stars because that's all I'm allowed to give is the headline. So I'm seeing windows are flying. This is better than ravioli, better than the Commodore computer. Your friend George hasn't seen it. Call George and tell him to. And then one person found that helpful. So, I like that the show are having fun with the review. And there's Apple reviews too that are equally good. So if you've watched it or if you haven't yet, go rent it or buy it and leave a review because those are as entertaining as the movie.
I like that a potential viewer is going to be confused by those reviews. I mean, at least they're all 5 stars, so that's good. But I like it better that they're going to be confused by the reviews.
Yeah, and I should say that I think the movie's been out for 2 weeks and it's already been buried by the algorithm of whatever else is new. So if people can leave a review, it does help it sort of bubble to the top if you want to help support the movie.
So we've been doing a lot of press lately in the last couple of weeks. When it was in theatrical, we were doing podcasts and we're doing radio stuff, TV stuff, and we did one recently. Okay, so this is going to be a new corner I'm calling Joe's Long Walk with Minimal Payoff Corner. Okay.
Right.
Where I go on a long walk and the payoff is minimal. Okay.
Okay, good.
So we did this web show recently called Geek Vibes Nation, and it was just like a 15-minute interview. But before we went on, we had done a bunch at this point. I asked Nick to say shakier than Gary Sinise at a Christmas podium at some point during the interview. And just for a refresher, Sin of the City, which was the winner of last year's VHS of the Year, 2022. Sin of the City won it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to show quick clips from Sin of the City. Then we're going to get into the ending, which turns into this promo for the public access station out of Iowa City. All right. How's my long walk going so far?
Extremely long.
Yep. Here we go.
We've been working so hard on this case, I don't want to blow it.
Okay, so that was just the intro. That's just a little bit of Sin of the City. Then it goes into the promo for the public access station. All right, Pure Entertainment.
This Christmas season, join Pure Entertainment and Kids TV for all new holiday programming. Candlelight Processional with Gary Sinise.
Okay, so I asked Nick to say at some point during the interview, shakier than Gary Sinise at a Christmas podium. Okay. And of course, he knocked it out of the park like he always does with these.
I don't even remember doing this, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Here's
interested to see
here's
how it
Geeks
turned out.
Vibes, Geeks Vibes Nation, and I think Nick, you're talking about the Chef Keith morning news prank.
Well, we
I mean-
had scored that table a little bit, like kind of monkeyed with the leg that it was on, so I brought it in. And by the time that was happening, the table was shakier than Gary Sinise at a Christmas podium. It was like ready to wobble.
So that's going to be the new thing on all the interviews. Nick's always going to work in shakier than Gary Sinise at a Christmas podium.
We've got to entertain ourselves. You know, I guess that's always the MO of the show and why it hasn't grown at all. It's because
It's one
just
big
trying to
inside
entertain us.
joke.
Yeah.
So how was that for a long walk with minimal payoff? What'd you think?
I thought it was a great payoff.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was okay. Yeah.
Payoff might have been too big. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was your normal long walk. I didn't feel like it was anything special than anything different than usual.
Well, it's like 1 second I'm talking about Chop and Steal, the next second I'm talking about Sin of the City. And then I'm talking about
You
Geeks
totally
Five Nation.
oversold that being bad.
Yeah.
Man.
Well,
It's
I don't
awful.
know. That's how you do it. Then
Better that than
start better.
under-prepare. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. We also one thing that never disappoints is This Week in Scimitar, our favorite special interest video label. Here's This Week in Scimitar. Just when I think we were out of Scimitar videos, and I know we have more on the shelf. This is one we've had, and I didn't think it was a Scimitar, but sure enough, you can see the logo right there, Scimitar Entertainment, number 7095. Jesus, 7,000. They must have had that many videos.
Wow.
This is horror effects. This was in, I think, our Halloween section, and Tom Savini, who's like the guy who did, a pioneer of all these monster rubber effects. Very entertaining guy. He used to be on like the Letterman show, demonstrating like all his like latex and animatronics and stuff. So this is a genuinely good video that I think Scimitar they must have gotten for a song. They scooped this one up, but here's just the intro to horror effects.
I like him.
Oh, I actually want to watch this video.
It's good. It's really good. Creep show. Good song too.
That would probably be the best job ever with it.
Yeah. 1989.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Savini Land.
Welcome to Savini Land, the special effects studio of Tom Savini, whose work has chilled us and thrilled us in movies like Dawn of the Dead, Creepshow, and Friday the 13th, and many, many others. I'm John Russo, and since I write...
What do you think about John Russo's posture here?
It's not good. It's not good. Yeah.
I see this as a cautionary tale. I gotta stop slouching.
Yeah, same here.
movies myself, I've had the great pleasure of working with Tom on a number of projects. Tom, what are some of your favorite special effects?
Some of them are sitting around me. I get asked that question a lot, and I usually say Lizzie. I started by sculpting Lizzie from head to toe in Roma clay. And from that, we made molds to reproduce her in foam rubber. And once the skin goes over the mechanisms, where you have this, you have Lizzie being able to move her hands. She would smile, she could blink, she could look left and right, I should have said my most favorite creation is my daughter Leah over here. She's remote control. I press buttons and she moves. No, this is my daughter Leah. But Lizzie, we talked about Lizzie. Lizzie is foam rubber.
Savini rocking a ponytail?
The stunt double on the fiberglass understructure.
Yeah, there's a little bit of horror effects, which is a legitimately good tape. Maybe for Halloween we could watch the whole thing on an EP mode.
Is that Scimitar's only legitimately good video?
They do have some good Godzilla videos that I think they just like when they could license those for cheap.
Like public domain, probably.
Yeah, somehow they got them for cheap during a time when they weren't being super protective. But yeah, so there are some good, legitimately good movies, and I think if you're a horror fan, Scimitar has some decent stuff, but few and far between. But that, I think in terms of special interest, that's got to be one of the only good ones.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good one. Steve, we mentioned Steve is with child. Can we say that you're pregnant? I've heard people say that like Steve's pregnant. You know what I mean? Like you're not actually pregnant, but like your wife is. You can say that you are.
I can say
or your
we
wife.
are. I don't know that I can say. I say we're.
You can say we're pregnant.
We're
You can't say I personally.
But can I say? Well,
I don't think
Steve.
you can say Steve's pregnant.
Steve's got a baby on the way. Can I say that?
Yeah, I think that's true.
Okay, I'll say that. Steve's got a baby on the way, and we started doing this new corner called Steve's Procreation Corner. And I'm too lazy to make a new graphic for it because it's probably only going to last a few more weeks.
Mhm.
You know, it's not like something I can milk for the rest of the year. So
No, you'd find a way. But...
I just use this one instead.
Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett had never known failure until now.
Okay, so yeah, Steve's with child. He's got a baby on the way, and these videos are aimed. So, like, you found somebody that would allow you to impregnate her. I mean, with that photo, like, who would ever guess?
He didn't lead with this photo.
Okay,
it wasn't like he texted this and said, "You want to meet for a specific activity?"
And she didn't know if it was Jim Plunkett or Steve. That was
right.
Yeah. Anyway, so Steve, you have to go to the hospital, right? And then the whole thing with getting pregnant is that there's a lot of pain involved. And so this particular video is called The Pain of Childbirth, and it's different ways to get over pain. If you want to call Liz in to watch this with you.
If only she was here, I'd call her right over. But
okay, well,
I will tell her. I'll make sure I'm going to
take notes. Take notes. Yeah, here
I'll
we
go ask her if she's with child.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as she comes in.
One of the reasons we waited so long to have a baby was I was just afraid of the pain.
She has already told me that it...
Is that a Domino's delivery driver? Who is this guy?
30 minutes or your baby's free.
Is that Detlef Shrimp? Is that who that is?
The pain that you forget the quickest.
I would have loved to have been able to deliver naturally without
I think
any...
that guy was in scroll nut zippers.
Steve, do you have to wear one of those hats and
Yeah,
then you take a picture of it?
I don't have to, but I'm going to ask to.
Okay, please do.
Can you wear a baseball cap?
We'll find out.
drugs. In fact, that was the plan.
I think there's some George's deathbed vision moments in here too.
Those individuals who provide support for a woman throughout the birth process can assist with many comfort measures that can help her cope.
That guy's been real helpful.
I want the woman in pain to turn around and say, "Can you do this somewhere else?"
I'm clearly in pain here, lady.
It's the weirdest setup for a host to be.
Yeah.
What feels good to one birthing mother, however, may not feel good to another. Practicing this skill
Hi,
helps
I'm
a
Tootie.
This is a George's deathbed vision, I think. I had to debate whether to use this for Steve's corner or George's corner, but I went with Steve's on this one. But this is a George's deathbed corner right here.
This skill helps a woman keep her body relaxed while her uterus becomes tense with contractions. Effleurage is a light, rhythmical, circular touch on the abdomen or thighs.
I was searching for a sound effect for this one, and I didn't know what sound effect to put over.
Oh, it's easy. It's putting your hands against a balloon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Circular touch on the abdomen or thighs. Counterpressure is a more deliberate touch using the heel of the palm of the hand.
We got our thumbnail.
Yeah. So Steve, yeah, make sure that you do this one when you're in the
And tuck in your
doctor's
polo.
office.
I can't stress that enough.
This is what got you in trouble in the first place.
Hey. I'd like if like the doctor walked in right there. It's like, oh, sorry, I'll leave you be.
My mistake.
Leave a tie on the door.
The hand, which will gradually wear off, or the catheter may be
Look at
left
that.
in place so that medication can...
Have you seen that before? I've never seen that before.
Ooh.
That's epidural where they like tap into the spine.
Eek. Oh, that's a back.
Yeah, that's her back.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's an
Okay.
epidural.
All right.
Catheter may be left in place so that medication can be continuously infused.
There you go.
Whew.
I'm educating you, Steve.
You certainly are.
I didn't realize that was a real person. I thought that was like
I did
a
too.
model.
I thought it was
I
a
know.
model as well.
Well, because that yellow shit around the hole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's shit. It's,
Well,
Are you-
it's
wait, Steve, are you guys
four
doing
childless
epidural?
people talking about childbirth once again.
Yeah.
Something they don't know about at all.
but Steve will let us know soon.
Yeah.
Steve, is she going to do an epidural?
Yes, she's going to be. Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. Is it?
Are you?
Yeah, you might have. You should too, Steve, while you're there.
As long as the drugs are on tap. And
I'm
Joe,
going to say.
just one thing you could do to milk this further is just change that graphic in the intro to the post creation corner. So
Oh, sure.
I think that'd be just an easy change out the font, change out the text, and yep.
No, I like what you're doing. Just keep stacking them on each other.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep.
I have plenty of tapes here. We have a whole section over here that I've been digitizing, so I don't want them to go to
Steve's
waste.
Guide to the Teenage Years of Raising a Child. Just kids.
Exactly.
We're all in our 70s. All right, let's get into some raviolis.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
It sounds like we've got a very special guest for your ravioli, Joe, right? So
Yes. Well,
should I
McKenna.
go first, or should
Well,
we bring on McKenna?
Well, no, you go first, Nick, and then yeah, McKenna will be on deck here.
Okay. A while back ago, we showed a fan club video that Bob Hedges sent us of Jason Hervey from The Wonder Years and Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and he raps during it with Ryan Lambert. And it turns out that Stacy Ferguson from Kids Incorporated, who now is Fergie in Black Eyed Peas, also had one from the series. We didn't have it, but guess what? Farmer Dan found it. And there's a VHS rip, and I'm going to show you some. This is Fergie from Black Eyed Peas, her fan club tape. And you'd think, somebody who's kind of a famous kid actor, this would be better thought out, but you'll see.
Is Herbie's from the same company?
Yeah, same company. And there's one for Ryan Lambert that Farmer Dan found as well.
The Video Fan Club is proud to present a Stacy Ferguson Video Fan Club.
Oh, that'd be an awesome shirt, wouldn't it?
That would be.
Or on a notebook.
That would be fantastic.
I think you see Hervey in here for a second, and Ryan Lambert.
Can we do a reenactment of this?
With Stephen George.
Well,
yeah.
My idea is to take this format and make our own. We each have our favorite.
Oh, I like this idea.
That was Ryan Lambert there, and that's Hervey. There's Hervey.
Oh, there's Hervey.
Hi, I'm Stacy, and I created this video for you. And you'll see a little bit
in my
of my
grandma's
best
basement
friends,
right
my
now.
cheerleading, my sister, my parents.
It's good to know that even like Hollywood actor families just had wood paneled basements.
Yeah.
Sit back and relax, because I think you'll like it.
How old were
Let's see
you
what's
when
gonna
you
hit her.
started working in showbiz?
When I started working in show business, I was about 7, and my first commercial was a Duncan Hines Crispy Chewy chocolate chip cookie commercial, and it had a little song, and it goes, crispy chewy, brand new Duncan Hines are crispy chewy, and stuff like that. And I was one of the main 13 principals, and there were lots of other extras.
Principals.
And we went through that commercial. It was a hard week. We spent a week on that one commercial, and I don't know when it showed, but I was one of the main principals, and I got to take a bite of the cookie
As if
and
kids
stuff.
know what principals are.
Yeah, they're using the nomenclature of Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I had to go back to
Now,
one.
were you a U5 or did you have more line? I mean,
Where were you on the call sheet? I mean,
Many people write to me and ask me, what are my collections? Well, they consist of Barbies, stickers, and shells, but most of all, I like my
Shells?
Cabbage Patch Kids, and here they are.
Oh boy.
This one right here,
She's doing all
she's
right.
real special because she's
Yeah.
porcelain, and she's
Duncan
breakable,
Hines is
and that's
paying
why
the
I don't
bills here.
play
Oh,
with her
yeah.
a lot.
Do you have any
It's
pets?
the collection that Duncan Hines
Yeah, I've
built.
got one.
Wait till you see her shell collection.
Yeah, I've got one pet. In fact, it's a boy cat, and its name is Sneaky because it always tries to sneak in the house. And it's killed so many things. It's killed jackrabbits, rattlesnakes, different kind of snakes, a ferret, gophers, rats, birds. It's killed like just about everything you can name. Squirrels, anything.
Her cat is a serial killer.
Energy at the end.
Yeah. But her cat killed a ferret? Imagine how traumatic that was.
Yeah.
I mean, killing squirrels and I mean,
those
Joe, you have
bastards-
boy cats. You
Those
have
bastards will kill anything. They don't even
Yeah.
want to eat it. They just want murder.
Yeah, serial killers.
Be another good shirt right there. That is a grandma's basement.
Yeah. And you get a little bonus.
What a better way to end your day than in the jacuzzi with 4 of your best friends.
Brian Lambert and Jason Hervey.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
I bet one of their parents like owned the company that does these fan videos.
Yeah.
You know, or like
He seems so much younger than him.
They all seem to know each other. This is essentially what they did in the Chop and Steal movie too, and A Life on the Farm. It's like
Yeah.
all the people who donated got their.
Okay.
It's
kind of the first. It's like the first Patreon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Track down James Galgana. Yeah, all these people. I didn't leave all 200 on here, but anyway, that was an amazing find. Thank you, Farmer Dan. And I haven't watched the Ryan Lambert one, but that could be next week.
Sweet. I like this new sub video genre that you're getting into here.
Fan club videos.
I want to bring on McKenna. McKenna, you there? McKenna is the VCR Party official employee of the month. We'll call you employee of the month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
McKenna does, AKA Grubchild from back in the Quarantine Classics days. That's how we met. But you, so you do everything here. You do shipping stuff for us. You do archiving stuff. You digitize videos, but recently started editing. And you edited something. I don't know, what was it? A couple months ago. It was about the Computer Symposium. That was a fantastic edit. That was your debut. But here's your follow-up to that, right? You have a new edit here. You're gonna share with us.
Yeah, so I've watched not all of, but a huge chunk of the secrets videos. There's so many. This one's The Secret World of Erotic Art.
It's almost like a genre, is the secrets video. Secrets to something, secrets to video, to erotic art. What were the other two that you had there?
Oh, so I've also got Parenting, The Secret of Discipline.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, I'll set that
Give
aside
one
for you,
to
Steve.
Yeah.
Start thinking. It's never too early to start thinking about discipline.
And then Linda Carter, Secrets of Perfect Makeup.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I
Okay.
put some of the hits together from the ones I've watched so far.
All right.
I
I'm
like
excited
the
to see this.
idea of the secrets montage.
So these
Cool.
are all secrets and they all have to be kept here, right? We can't tell anybody. The secrets stay here, right? Nobody.
Yeah.
These cannot leak. So Melindas who are watching, don't tell anybody about these secrets of VHS. Here we go.
I like to take risks, and I like to do things of chance, and I like to think that something good will come in the future. I have a very good skill with it, and I have kind of a knack about doing it.
Wait, one of us has to get one car 7. Steve, you haven't gotten your license plate. Would you get one car 7?
It's entirely up to Liz, but I'm going to say no.
It's entirely up to your nephew.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
About doing it. So I want to put that skill to use, and hopefully I'll win some very valuable prizes in the near future.
Hello, and welcome to Consumer Info Line's Secrets of Super Saving.
I found a store that doubled coupons, and it was just one of the great experiences of my life.
That's just sad.
I have no plans of working past 30. At 30, I'm going to be in the Cayman Islands, trading options and commodities from my yacht.
Damn.
water is probably
shoulders?
the most important, the most functional, the most beneficial thing that every one of us can do for ourselves besides Body Flex. I drink probably 2 gallons a day at a minimum, and it's really helped me along life's road. It suppresses the appetite as well.
Big G
So the secret there is drink water. Got it. Okay.
Cereals presents the Magic Secrets video.
If you want to be discovered and break into show business, you shouldn't be hiding in a dressing room.
No, you don't understand. I'm hiding because the boys and girls keep chasing me to get me Lucky Charms.
Earmark that one for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah.
There's something happening around the world. Something strange.
Nice little smile.
Wait, how out of context was that, McKenna? Like that edit? Was it
Not very.
Okay,
Put
that's
that one aside for me, please.
Yeah. Oh, that's a George's deathbed vision right there, isn't it?
Kind of looks like a thumb.
It does.
Got a little lanyard.
Carl Strauss hat.
You've seen Barbie's new fashions, her hair, her new makeup. So many secrets I'm about to burst. But wait till you see where we're going to go next. This is where a wonderful new friend lives. She's bedtime Barbie, and you can cuddle with her every time you go to sleep.
Winning slot secrets.
Oh, so that's
now
a
you have
secret.
a fighting chance.
Hey, have you tried?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, have you tried slot
Have you tried
machines?
pulling
If
the
you
lever?
have-
Here's the thing: you put a quarter in it, you pull the lever.
End of video.
End of secret.
Hey, have you tried slot machines? If you haven't, by all means, indulge yourself. They are more fun. Those one-armed bandits can just get you. And you can win up to $10 million.
Where's the camera
you
going?
can win trips. I personally have been on 2 trips won by my husband in slot machine tournaments.
That's for a Noe movie.
He's like, hey, I'm over here.
And let me tell you, in slot machine tournaments,
Camera
and
guy
let me
got
tell you,
distracted.
Hawaii is gorgeous.
Secrets.
What is slot machine tournaments? What is a slot machine tournament?
And how do you prepare for it?
I guess you just keep pulling the lever, right?
Secrets
the
of
secret.
scent elimination.
Yeah. All right, what do we got?
Secrets of hunting scents and
Nice.
scent elimination.
A bottle appears in the corner.
These are all deathbed visions.
No, these are all Steve related too. I don't.
Yeah, it's Steve related too. Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't realize it was a decoy at first.
Oh, I thought that was an erotic.
Male has been giving up though. Like human males.
A change of scenery can be exciting and adventuresome. Just imagine what it would be like if you ate hamburgers for every meal.
I like just end the edit there. She had nothing left to say after that.
Nope.
I like it. Just imagine. Oh, we need a sound effect here.
Get ready to hear and learn her 7 secrets to successful stamping.
Nice. D.
If you take the time to hand stamp an invitation, everybody will come.
Nice. Excellent edit, McKenna.
Thank you so much. It was so fun.
Great.
Yes. Knocked it out of the park. Yes. And how many more secrets videos are there? Like, I mean, you probably had what, 7 or 8 in that montage?
Yeah, 7 or 8, and then I have another stack of like 10. It
Oh.
just keeps going. I just keep
Whoa.
finding more.
Come back with more secrets.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, import them and yeah, we need more secrets here. So, McKenna's Secret Corner. McKenna's
Yeah,
Secret
perfect.
Corner. I like
Oh,
that. Sounds
that's
mysterious.
perfect.
Sounds
It
mysterious.
is.
Yeah. Thank
All
you
right,
for sharing
thank
your
you,
ravioli with
McKenna.
us. Yes.
Thank you. See
Thanks.
you later.
All right, see ya.
Back to the salt mines. All right, this is one that so occasionally I'll buy things on eBay and I'll get recommended items. And this one came up, and how do you turn down one called Cowboy Butts? This is the cover, not much information to go on, but I thought it was worth the risk to see what was on Cowboy Butts. This could have been pornography. It could have been something about Western wear. I had no idea.
Well,
but
also, you don't like the word butts, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But this is I didn't have much to go on, but I will say it delivers on what was promised by the title, and it's an early contender for Video of the Year for me. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yep. So without further ado, here's Cowboy Butts. It's this for 2.5 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh.
This isn't just the intro. This is the entire video of this.
Wait, the whole video is 2.5 minutes?
Yeah.
It's just 2.5 minutes.
Just 2.5 minutes on this tape.
No
way.
way.
Just various cowboy butts.
I also hate beans.
I would just say fairly unremarkable butts for the most part.
They're just kind of regular butts.
Yeah.
Could be like, you know.
What was the target audience for this? Was it like...
I think they should have called it Secrets of Cowboy Butts.
I kept thinking like, okay, when's the intro gonna be over?
Howdy, ma'am. That's what the butt was saying.
Wait, Nick.
Yeah.
Can we do an edit where like you add in fart sounds to like that burp? You know, yeah, fart sounds like going like every time a new butt comes on the.
You know what? I'll give you the video and I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Get back on, Kevin. Have we got an idea for you?
And every cut has a different fart sound.
Sure. I think that's ambitious, but I like it.
101 farts.
When there's 3 cowboy butts, there'd be like 3 different farts going on.
In harmony.
Yeah. So this is, I guess some women are into like buns and stuff. So maybe this is for women who are like white country western guys.
Wow.
Occasionally you get a boot in here, which is kind of not exactly what's promised.
I feel like they've repeated one of the butts.
Yeah,
like
I've seen at least.
Yeah, there were only so many butts in this rodeo.
That sounds like a bumper sticker.
This is really just a 2.5 minute video.
Yeah, that's it.
I wouldn't say there are only so many butts at this rodeo.
Yeah, I'm playing almost the entire video for you. I cut it down just slightly. And then to order a copy.
But you already own it.
Go to Real Cowboys. That's it. But that's not to order the full video. That's just to order a copy of the video you're watching. If you want one for yourself.
Okay.
You go to Cowboy Butts and it says a lively look at the special side of rodeo only seen behind the chutes. Guaranteed to bring a smile and remind you why cowboys have a special place in our hearts.
In our butts.
So that is Cowboy Butts from Colorado. It's fantastic. It delivers.
Yeah, you said the algorithm was like, "Hey, Nick would like this one."
Yeah, and they were right. They were right. I ordered it. It worked, and I hope to get more suggestions like Cowboy Butts.
God bless that algorithm.
Yeah.
It's doing something right.
Mhm.
I played a little bit of this last week. This could be Video of the Year here too. This is definitely a contender. This is the find of the year for sure. This took 4 years to land. We didn't even know it existed. It's video mates for women or for by women. And we played the other one by men, I don't know, in one of our like volume 4 shows, and it was a hit. It was a viral hit. And I met the guy who created it, and he said, "Hey, I got this women's version. This is like 4 years ago." And I was like, "Hey, can you get it?" He's like, "It's buried in storage somewhere." And so I had a reminder every, I don't know, 4 months I would bug him about it. And then one time he's like, "Oh, I'm going down to storage. I'll look for it." And he's like, "Oh, I found it." And then the pandemic hit, and then I don't know, whatever. Finally got it, and I have just a cut of some of my favorite selects from the first half of the video. It's a 90-minute video. I have the first half selects. It's like 3 minutes long. You know, I don't know if these are any good, but we're all gonna watch this together. And I mean, I already love it, and I have all my favorites. But we'll see how this goes.
Historic.
This is historic. This is
Okay.
yeah, the first half. So we still have another half to view. So these are my favorite scenes so far.
I'm looking for someone who's looking for me. Someone.
And by the way, this is on a Betamax tape. I don't know if you can tell the difference, like visually, can you see the difference, Betamax to VHS? Take a look.
Someone to love me.
I'm Michelle. I'm a painter.
French.
Hi, my name is Jackie. I don't know what to say.
Hi, I'm Linda. Well, you know, when I'm not using my doctor and pharmacy to troubleshoot a large healthcare computer system, I'm over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche with the wind blowing through my hair and singing along with Anita.
My hair.
I know, exactly. But listen to this last line come up here.
Over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche with the wind blowing through my hair and singing along with Anita Baker's Rapture of Love.
Well, you want to hear something funny? You know how I said I like to work out? Well, I do, but I love Oreo cookies. I guess you could say I'm an Oreo cookie freak. I have an Oreo cookie jar, Oreo salt and pepper shakers. I like to collect anything with an Oreo on it. And I love to eat double stuffed ones. They're the best.
Oh, I live under a mountain or on a mountain? Under a mountain, walk up the mountain. Stable, honest, and a positive thinker would be a joy. I'm looking for a man, not a boy.
Someone that's clean. Be clean, you know?
Somebody who knows the difference between forks and spoons on a table when there are more than two on a setting.
Bette Midler. I laugh hysterically at Bette Midler. I just start to laugh just thinking about her. Anyway.
I have 2 cats.
I'm a liability adjuster for an insurance company, which is a very morbid job.
I was a flop at canoeing.
Here's my my Western belt. I'm a cowgirl. The only thing is, I don't care for Middle Eastern food.
I don't like McDonald's, so forget about that. If you're going to take me there, forget it. And
I don't like men who do one-liners all day long, pretending that they're on stage. I don't want any ice skaters. Or any high skiers. Low skiers are fine. Bunny hops, that's fine.
Well, I gotta go now, but keep in touch, okay? Bye. That's it.
Hold on, there's more.
I have a lot of interest, which I'm sure they will be flashing on the screen. And I trust that you do too. And
Great ending.
Hold on, we got one more.
And something that I made a couple years ago I brought here, and this is me. This is me, a loving person.
Cut her off.
What's that?
I don't know.
A
They
tiny
cut her
hat?
off. They cut her off. So
Wow.
that's the first half. I mean, already it's pretty good, right? I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like that's going to be.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
They're keeping pace with the men's video that we've had and became a big hit. I should say, like, Joe, you were working on the initial edit. Like, David Cross gave us this tape that I think came from an editor in California that had a copy of the tape from Men Seeking Women.
Yeah.
And you were working on an edit, and you sent it to David Cross. We
I
posted
think I sent it to a few people because
Yeah,
I remember
but it
we had
was-
like, yeah.
Because we did a bit where we had people like Kumail Nanjiani was in it and David Wayne, and so you sent a bit saying, hey, we're going to try to ape this style of video, so
Right.
find a sweater that looks like one that, and we just posted it on an unlisted YouTube link at the time, and it was up for maybe overnight, and
Yeah.
somebody had ripped it and posted it, and it had
Yeah.
1 million views.
Yeah, it was like an unlisted video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And somebody, I don't know, somebody downloaded it and then they got all the views from it.
And then like Ellen DeGeneres tracked down some of the people and had him on her show, and like and nobody
we never got the credit for it.
No.
Yeah.
And it's still posted on like memes like these are what your parents were doing, and there's no, so that's why if you watch our web videos, there's always like a little found footage bug on them, because like I mean, we didn't make the video, but that was a lot of work goes into the editing.
We
so
want
you
the goddamn credit for it.
you
Yeah, it
want
is a long.
little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah.
for
exactly.
finding and doing something with a 90-minute tape. So you
Yeah,
want
for
a
sure.
little credit.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
anyway.
so I'll do another one next week. I'll play another one next week, the second half, and then we'll make a supercut. I actually reached out to David Cross to see if he wanted to come on to watch the finished edit with us.
Yeah.
And maybe watch some more highlights. So I haven't heard back.
Okay.
I emailed him last night. So fingers crossed.
Exciting time for raviolis. That's this week in
It really
raviolis.
is.
Shows your raviolis, shows your raviolis, shows your raviolis.
As you know, the internet is full of objects. Some of those objects are moving images. You may not know how to access them now, but you will know after you watch how to watch videos. How to watch cyber videos on the internet.
Yes.
The more I point, the more accurate I get.
Okay, this one, I want to start off with a video that our buddy Tom Jacobson, Jakester, who's been on some of our EP modes and things like that before, he sent this one. He's got his finger on the pulse of basically America's Funniest Video style clips that go around the internet. And this one got me. It got me because there's some slapstick involved, and it happened at church, which is some place where everybody's always serious. So imagine you're sitting in church, you're watching a singer and do some religious music, and then this happens.
From your heart, filling every part of our praise.
What a pro.
Still drumming.
And she hasn't noticed either.
Drumming with one stick. Well,
it's getting worse. Somebody help this guy, please.
No. You ever hear the other? You ever see the other singer? He thinks he's got it. Here comes down. He's watching.
This would be the greatest cyber video of all time.
And then you start to see that's
there we
where
go. Yeah.
the wide part is against someone.
One more time.
That's it. It's just a 60-second clip, but wow, I was in
strong.
tears.
Yeah,
I was in tears.
Really good. I wonder if the devil was in that tree. Do you think that? And they were the devil's trying to stop him from playing the. I don't know.
There might have been a snake in the tree that the devil took that form, and yeah, I don't know. That's a good theory.
Okay, yeah. Steve, how about you? What do you got?
Well, this week I have a jock sham that was sent in by Ross. It is a former Minnesota North Stars goalie that I've never heard of, but I'm going to try to pronounce it anyway. Gilles Meloche is French for a local pizza joint. Ross's favorite part is the very end where the guy interviewing Meloche has a total look of regret that he agreed to do this commercial. So here is the jock sham.
This is Russ Bohatty for Ron and Allie's Pizza. Out on the ice with North Star goaltender Gilles Meloche.
Ross, that last shot went in, but this I'll save. Because I'm French doesn't mean I don't like Italian food. I go to Ron and Allie's and I love it.
So why don't you do like North Star goaltender Gilles Meloche does? Go to Ron and Allie's Pizza at the corner of White Bear Avenue and Minnehaha in St. Paul. Or call 735-4944. That's 735-4944.
Intense delivery.
It really is. That one's fantastic. That's a good one.
They rush through it. It's 30 seconds, but they use every second of it just to rush through the script.
Oh boy, yeah.
I also like how you thought the name Gilles was Gilly.
It's Gilles. So, and I watched it before, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna remember this name because it's just one I'm not familiar with.
So far 2 for 2 on the cyber videos, knocking it out of the park.
Don't disappoint us, George.
Yeah, keep the streak going.
You remember at every TV station in the 80s, their news division had a quirky reporter who would focus every once in a while on like a zany offbeat story. And you knew they really just wanted to do comedy, but this was as close as they could get. And the anchors totally hated them. Well, this is Mike Randall of WKBW in Buffalo covering the release of Batman on VHS in 1989.
Here's a riddle for you. What's black and gold and soon to be seen in living rooms all over the country? Why, of course, it's the Batman video. And here's our very own boy wonder, Mike Randall, with the story.
He was boffo at the box office. Chances are he'll find victory at the video stores. I feel a little underdressed for this story. Aha, that's That's more like it. 15 million copies of The Caped Crusader were released last night at 12 a.m., creating midnight madness in video stores locally and around the country. There hasn't been this kind of chaos since the Cabbage Patch Kids. Holy bankroll, Batman. Warner Brothers stands to rake in over 350 million bat bucks on this one. If that doesn't make video store owners smile, nothing will.
How's it selling? Like hotcakes.
Glad to hear it. Warner's asking $24.98 for the flick. Some stores like Video Factory are parting with it for a mere $17.99. If you ask me, it looks like some folks would pay any price to pop the Black Knight into their VCRs.
It'll wear out soon. I'm sure we'll buy another one.
Oh, my kids are dying to get out of school to see the movie.
Well, it may look like an ordinary videotape, but then looks are deceiving. Make no mistake, my friends, this is the videotape of the decade.
That'll be $17.99, Batman.
Oops.
He is clever, isn't he, old Mike?
Mike or Batman?
No, well, both of them.
He is clever, our Mike.
The men having fun.
Oh boy, was that the first movie to like come out on VHS? Or I mean, obviously not, but like for
Real
like
soon after. It was one that was like
The
cheap.
Anniversary was the first one I remember getting.
The which
like,
one anniversary?
The ET Anniversary
Oh, okay.
edition.
It was
being
affordable.
priced for sale, but
This was controversial because it was so the movie came out June 23rd and it was out for Christmas, and usually and it was still playing in theaters because it was such a hit. So the theater owners were angry with Warner Brothers for cutting into their sales by selling the video.
I remember I bought it. I think that was the first VHS tape I ever bought, probably.
Yep. I
Other
still
than,
have
like, a
my
blank
one from that. I went the day it came out, not the midnight, but the next day to Best Buy and grabbed a copy. Still have it.
Yeah.
Did you buy it or steal it?
I did buy that one,
Okay.
George. Thank you.
Wow.
You have to ask him. Because you
That's
don't know. I
smart.
mean, he has a record.
Gotta clarify
One
that,
Hulk
yeah.
video game. And
It's hard for us to get into Canada because of that.
I saved
So,
my thieving for college. So,
Sorry.
Joe, what do you have for us this
I got
week?
some IMGs.
Chicken shit.
Electronic video transmission uploaded with no intention. Harvested semi-ethically. Welcome to IMG.
All right, we got some. Oh wait, did I even write the numbers in? I don't think I wrote the numbers in. I
Add
think
them
I
in
forgot
post.
to. All right. I'm not going to add them in post. I'm just going to do it. This
Okay.
is IMG 2706. By the way, these are the least popular videos on the internet. I have a team of harvesters who send in IMGs with 4 numbers, and they all have like 7 views. This one, IMG 2706, Scrappy Rat sent this one in, 131 views. Scrappy Rat said, creepy horror soundtrack, but I'm pretty sure you see the ghost of the Hamburglar at one point. So keep your eyes peeled for that. All right.
All right.
Did you see the
Yeah.
ghost of the Hamburglar?
Yep. I could hear
Go
a
through the
faint robble in there.
All right.
Oh wait,
IMG
by the way, Scrappy Rat, her mixtape where she recorded a bunch of like flipping channels in Florida in the 80s and 90s. She's gonna watch part of that with us this Thursday on our bonus episode for patrons at the $10 and up level. So that's gonna be a good one. Stay tuned.
You done interrupting my MGs now?
Yep,
Or did
sorry.
You wanna...
I
Okay.
thought that'd be a
For
good
a little
time to
sales
mention.
pitch or something? Okay.
Mhm.
IMG 3805, 17 views. Flash Gordon sent this one in. Flash called it the worst rice cooker ever.
What the actual fuck? Cuisinart.
He called it Cuisinart. I think it's Cuisinart, right?
Yeah.
He calls it Cuisinart.
I also like the contemporary country playing behind him.
And what the actual fuck?
And the rhythm.
Cuisinart. This has got to be the shittiest fucking rice cooker design. I'm going to send this to Cuisinart customer service and then ask them what the fuck.
So he's gonna reach out to Cuisinart and ask him what the fuck.
What are the chances it was user error? You know, like
I have a feeling it was.
Yeah.
Subject, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right, we got IMG 4215, 179 views on this one. Garrick sent this one. Wiener dog on therapy ball. And I had a question about this one. Is this an incongruous soundtrack coming up, or is this perfectly congruous? All right, here we go.
Barking for more treats. Clearly had a surgery because his back is shaved.
It just seemed confused. It was like trying to get the treat, but somebody has it on a therapy ball.
You have to distract the animal with the treat while doing something therapeutic for it.
Yeah.
What we do for our pets.
Descended from wolves.
Yep.
Yep.
I thought perfectly congruous, by the way. That would
perfectly congruous? Okay, yeah.
I
I didn't know. Yeah. Last one, IMG 1980, 12 views. This one's from Jason. Jason called this one, "All the windows are open and it smells like poop."
So what started out as a project to renovate the bathroom upstairs. Oh, there's the toilet. I'm in the downstairs bathroom. All the windows are open and it smells like poop.
It is. All the windows are open and it smells like poop.
Done.
Good title.
Sleep.
Yeah, that one is mostly about the title, really. All the
Yeah.
windows are open, it still smells like poop.
Is that the title of the episode?
I mean, I'd lobby for Cowboy Butts, but I don't know. There's a lot. There's plenty that.
There's a lot
Plenty
to
title
work with on
options.
this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, with child would be another great title for this
I know.
episode. But
Cowboy Butts with child?
I mean, sure. Mix it all up.
Okay. All right, some announcements. We got Saturday morning cartoons coming up this Saturday. Beetle Bailey. We're gonna watch that with Caitlin and Brian Walker, the son of Mort Walker. He joined us to watch Beetle Bailey.
Oh, that's exciting.
yeah.
I was a Beetle Bailey fan growing up, so we get to dive deep into the Beetle. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
We got Driver 23, the movie that we released it. It was like dead in the water. It was like on a YouTube page, just sitting there pathetically. And this movie's so good, and the follow-up is so good. And that's going to be playing in Seattle at the Beacon Theater on May 29th. And also, if you know a theater that wants to play this, maybe you're a projectionist or you know a theater, we have a 35 millimeter print of it that we can ship out. So and this is a movie that should be seen on the big screen. So let us know.
It's one of those ones that's better with a crowd, but it's you can really analyze it at home, but it's fun to watch for the crowd too. There's a lot of funny parts, and I wanted to mention too that our VHS of the Month Club is a hit. This is our new subscription service where, what is it? Here, I'll put it up. It's $10 a month, and we'll send you a quality VHS tape from our collection that we've hand-picked out. There's a note inside. The last one, it was hand rainbow sponge painted. McKenna made us some Jack Rebney buttons in honor of Jack Rebney passing away.
I think what we're going to do for each month is we're going to have like a pin with a found footage festival legend on the pin. For each month there will be a new one thrown in there. Then of course you get the VHS tape and other nice things like stickers, and maybe we'll throw in an Urkel pin. We got a shitload of Urkel pins sitting around here. That kind of stuff. And it's like good tapes too. It's not like it's not a bunch of Titanics and Jerry Maguire.
It's all special interest and stuff from our collection that we have extras of, but sometimes they're one of a kinds, and
we don't want to throw them away. So we want them to go to a good home. So,
right. All right.
But I wanted to say for this next one, I'm going to Nick. We made a 30-minute training video, a fake training video for a fake gas station called Gas and Fuel Employee Training Video. I found 2 copies of this. We're going to save one for ourselves, but this one I'm going to just randomly toss in to one of the VHS of the Month clubs.
We've never
next
shown
month.
the full like half-hour version of that. We've only posted clips, I think.
No, yeah. We've only, I think
Okay.
we showed maybe like the 7-minute version. I think that's what
Okay.
but this is the full 30-minute version on VHS from our original collection. That's going to randomly go into one envelope at the 15th of each month. We send them out. So sign up for that, foundfootagefest.com.
So the guys from Mystery Science Theater, a portion of them started something called Riff Tracks, which I'm sure most people watching this show know about. You basically like they riff on movies, and you can sync it up and watch a movie with them. And they have a Twitch stream now, hosted by a great dude named Peter. And we were on there, I don't know, a couple months ago. We played some found footage videos. We played a riffing game with them. And we're back on. And I think Mike Nelson from Mystery Science might be on with us. So that's tomorrow night. I don't know what time, but check the Riff Tracks Twitch stream. And it was a lot of fun last time. So
Yeah. Hey, so here's another fun thing. I'm doing another raffle where we bring out the hopper and we put in letters that you send to us, and we pull it out, and you get to win something. And this time, it's going to be for all the teeth that I have in this drawer. I started this collection of teeth, of human teeth. Like, look at here's one, just like in a.
This is really an episode for a first-time viewer.
Yeah, that's why we save this stuff for the end, because they're probably not here at this point. But I have rabbit teeth here, but I'm going to hold on to those. These are going to be mine. We're just doing human teeth here. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. So I was thinking I'd raffle them all off because I kind of forgot why I even started collecting them, but people started sending them to me. And so we're calling it. Let's see, we're calling it I Want Joe's Collection of Human Teeth, and I Want Them Now sweepstakes. And here's the address for you if you need to write it down. I Want Joe's Collection of Human Teeth, and I Want Them Now sweepstakes. 117, there's the address right there. You can send us a letter. We'll put it in the hopper. I don't know, maybe let's give it a couple months here. We'll see how many people sign up for it. But then found out that Cinematic, regular Melinda, who's been with us for a long time, his mom lost all her teeth, and so he needs help raising money for her. So I don't know, how do you like tell people where to go for a GoFundMe?
I think we can put it in the notes of the show in the description.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So Matthew's mom, she needs teeth, and I figured that would be a good tie-in with this raffle, right?
Oh, right. There's a reason to do it now. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
The other thing I was thinking with this, instead of giving somebody the entire collection, I just raffle off one tooth individually to each person. So every envelope that I pull out, they win one tooth, and then I mail that one tooth to them.
Okay. Yeah.
You follow me?
Let's workshop this right now. Let's figure it out.
Let's not talk about it beforehand.
No.
Let's figure it out.
I think you get to witness our weekly meetings every week. I mentioned the Scrappy Rat mixtape. Did you bring do you have a clip just so people get an idea of what that is?
I do, yeah. So Scrappy Rat gave us this tape that was, I think it was in a runner-up. I think it came in third place in VHS of the Year tape. But this is like all stuff that her and her friend Jen recorded off of TV. And here's just a short 20-second sample of how good this is.
Emerald Coast Insurance has 2 locations in town.
We'll give you a good price.
Precisely.
But it looks like, it's nice enough to put in the kitchen.
Oh, I think they're absolutely adorable.
You bet.
Gorgeous.
The birdhouse boot, the kitchen utensil boot, the flower pot boot.
From the makers of Cowboy Butts.
Decide.
You decide.
I wish I grew up in Florida.
Yeah, it was all taped off of Florida.
Never heard anyone say that.
It's a collage style, it's montage style, and she just recorded that, record, pause whenever she found something good. And it's so good. So we're gonna watch that with Scrappy Rat on Thursday
join
night.
the Patreon for the $10 just for next week, or this week, I mean, because that's gonna drop Thursday night. I think that might be one of the best ones we've done. So excited to watch that. Anything else are we getting out here?
I think we did good, right? I think we all did a great job.
I think so. I have another thing. We have the best, most talented viewers, but I think some of them are a little disturbed. There's a channel on YouTube called Channel T, and I guess this was posted in our unofficial Facebook group. Is that, George? Is this where you found this video of the babies singing the VCR party theme?
I believe so.
Okay. So
Melindaverse.
some demented person made a video a few weeks ago. I played Singing Babies in honor of Steve having a baby. They were singing lullabies and things like that. And using that same technology, a viewer made this. So we're going to watch that to go out, and we'll be right back right after these words.
Yeah, and if we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Check out All Hallows Evil album. Coven. My nose isn't full of yuck anymore.
Hey, dog, what you got to say for yourself?
At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on his way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his 12 for the cassette that is all what we hope. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest grips they've heard. VCR party time. VCR party time. Hello, Miranda's. Walks are done. Gotta sweep. Bye.
Oh, I hate that so much.
So dumb.
Oh, wow.
When we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
My nose isn't for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Have a good day.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
Good luck from all of us at Hagen.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy.
I'm Denise Richards. Bye-bye.
Nice, nice.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.